Also in Missouri, sports betting will soon be legal after last night's election, but the measure just barely passed.
In fact, it wasn't until the early morning hours that Amendment 2 was declared a winner. It came down to a margin of less than 5,000 votes. That, per the Secretary of State's website. Fox 4's Jonathan Ketz. He's been covering this issue live tonight from Harrah's in North Kansas City. That's one of 3 Caesars casinos in the state urging voters to vote no. And Ketzer, that certainly helped narrow the margins.
Yeah, it is interesting to see this race get closer even in the last couple of hours, from a 7,400 vote difference to less than 5,000. But Caesars wanted people to vote no because they feel like the apps like a DraftKings or a FanDuel will benefit more than brick and mortar casinos like Harrah's.
I don't want to put words in their mouth. We were thrilled to see that Missourians finally got to take this issue into their own hands.
That's the spokesman for the Vote Yes side, Jack Cardetti of Winning for Missouri Education. That's when he was asked why Caesars would support the Vote No side or Missourians against the deceptive online gambling amendment. That side would not speak to Fox 4 on camera Wednesday. Cardetti thanked voters on the west side of the state for helping get sports betting passed.
If you look at the support across the state for Amendment 2, it was highest in the Kansas City region, both in Kansas City, but also in some of the Kansas City suburbs.
So now one of the questions becomes when a person physically in Missouri will be able to place a sports bet. Cardetti said that'll be up to the Missouri Gaming Commission. Tuesday, Ryan Butler, the senior editor of the sports betting website Cover, said that if this passed, he thought people would be able to place bets in Missouri in 6 to 9 months or before next year's football season starts. Today, the chair of the MGC said that timing would make sense.
There are just certain things that have to happen, and because there are certain processes like these regulations going to the governor's office and them coming before the MGC, myself and my fellow commissioners, those things, we only meet once a month, and so those things just take a certain amount of time.
Now, the Vote No side's Brooke Foster, a spokeswoman for them, did tell us that despite this small vote differential, she does not plan on having a recount for Amendment 2. John?
Jonathan Ketz live at Harrah's tonight. John, thanks.